Hello, this is Assistant Professor Rajesh. Please check out Professor Grumpy's website for a new free product offering. We now offer free data model downloads and code to create the databases with Microsoft SQL Server. Simply navigate to More on the menu bar, scroll down to Free Data Models code, and you will be taken to our store site. Simply register and download the model or models you want. You get a conceptual and logical data model plus code to build the database and tables, code to load the tables, and example analytical queries. This free offering is for education or prototype purposes only, to get you started. Cheers!
Okay, as part of the free data model, you'll also get some documentation in PDF format you can download. You'll get a logistics conceptual model with some descriptions, a nice little model I created with ChatGPT. Then some data dictionary information. I won't go through it all. You'll also get the basic relationship information, as you can see right down here. And then you'll get a logistical data model, a logistics data model with all the attributes and the data types and more data dictionaries. Okay, so you can start off by looking at the documentation and then downloading all the code and building the database and tables and loading them and then query them. Okay, let's see what the databases look like. Okay, thank you, Assistant Professor Rajesh. I should say Virtual Assistant Professor. And here's just a quick little example of what you get for free. You'll get all of the code to create the databases. I'll be adding 1 or 2 databases a month. But here we have the trucking logistics database. We have several tables like customer order, delivery stop and driver, and of course the invoice tables and shipment tables. And you'll be getting the code to create the database itself, right? So here it is. All you have to do is modify the file name in each file group there and the logs so that it corresponds to your computer setup. Then you get all the create table commands with all the primary and foreign key constraints. All right, then you'll also get the code here to, well, here's the code to load the tables. That's step 2, right? Once you've created the database and the tables, get some sample data. And I encourage you to add more data so you have larger volumes to test with. Okay, here's a little example of how to load data into the vehicle table. We have some fictitious VIN numbers and unit numbers. And then finally, you get a set of analytical queries that you can play around with. Simple ones like select the status, the count, the sum from a shipment. Let's see, let's go to this database right here, the trucking logistics, see if I had any data in there. Well, that would help if I actually picked it. All right, now we'll execute the query. And you have only 2 rows, but it's enough to practice with, so you can, add some more information there as you proceed. And then there's other queries that get a little bit more complicated. All right, let's see, a couple of joins there, a query with about 4 or 5 joins, all the aggregate functions. Then you have some case statements. So anyway, you get a whole bunch of queries you can practice with to see what a trucking logistics business looks like from a data perspective. So I hope you check out my website. Go get your free code. And like I said, I'll be adding different databases, data models, maybe 1 or 2 a month. The next one that I'm going to add, it's almost finished here. I have, let's see here, a high-frequency trading database, a financial database. All right, so you have all those dimensions, more of a data warehouse, a financial data warehouse, and some fact tables. But then you also have the high-frequency tables, the swap instruments, a whole bunch of derivatives. So it'll be really interesting. All right, so check out my site. All you have to do is register, and then you just download the code. You'll get an email, download the code. And while you're there, poke around my website, check out my books and courses. Maybe you'll find something that interests you. Okay, so this is the grumpy old IT guy signing off for now. Bye.
Hello, Assistant Professor Rajesh here. Please be on the lookout for Professor Grumpy's upcoming book in the Data Governance series on Amazon Kindle. We are feverishly working on the Grumpy Old IT Guy Data Modeling Handbook, which will be available at the end of May 2026. Please look out for it. It is a big one with plenty of topics like creating data models with AI. This handbook is packed with data model examples, including detailed discussions of the data modeling life cycle and data model normalization. It will be over 400 pages long and make for good nighttime reading if you have trouble falling asleep. Only kidding, gang. You will not want to miss it. This is Assistant Professor Rajesh signing off for now. Cheers.